I continue. Jack, she said, the next time Sergeant Noonan went by, would you mind giving me a drink? Sure, I'll give you a drink. You mean this whiskey? Yes, please, but just a small one. It might make me feel better. He handed her the glass. Why don't you have one yourself, she said. You must be awfully tired. Please do. You have been very good to me. Well, he answered, it's not strictly allowed, but I might take just a drop to keep me going. One by one, the others came in and were persuaded to take a little nip of whiskey. They stood around rather awkwardly with the drinks in their hands, uncomfortable in her presence, trying to say consoling things to her. Sergeant Noonan wandered into the kitchen, came out quick and said, Look, Mrs. Maloney, you know that oven of yours is still on and the meat's still inside. Oh, dear me, she cried, so it is. I better turn it off for you, hadn't I? Will you do that, Jack? Thank you so much. When the sergeant returned the second time, she looked at him with her large, dark, tearful eyes. Jack Noonan, she said. Yes? Would you do me a small favor? You and these others. We can try, Mrs. Maloney. Well, she said, here you all are, and good friends of dear Patrick's too, and helping to catch the man who killed him. You must be terrible hungry by now, because it's long past your supper time, and I know Patrick would never forgive me. God bless his soul, if I allowed you to remain in his house without offering you decent hospitality. So in a way, she is so hospitable lady. Why don't you eat up that lamb that's in the oven? It'll be cooked just right by now. Wouldn't dream of it, Sergeant Noonan said. Please, she begged, please eat it. Personally, I couldn't touch a thing, certainly not what's been in the house when he was here. But it's all right for you. It would be a favor to me if you'd eat it up. Then you can go on with your work again afterwards. There was a good deal of hesitating among the four policemen, but they were clearly hungry, and in the end they were persuaded to go into the kitchen and help themselves. The woman stayed where she was, listening to them through the open door, and she could hear them speaking among themselves, their voices thick and sloppy, because their mouths were full of meat. Have some more, Charlie? No, better not finish it. She wants us to finish it, she said so. Be doing her a favor. Okay then, give me some more. That's the hell of a big club the guy must have used to his poor Patrick, one of them was saying. The doc, means doctor, says his skull was smashed all to pieces just like from a sledgehammer. That's why it ought to be easy to find. Exactly what I say. Whoever done it, they are not going to be carrying a thing like that around with them longer than they need. One of them belched. Personally, I think it's right here on the premises. Probably right under our very noses. What do you think, Jack? And in the other room, Mary Maloney began to giggle. Evet, eser bu şekildeydi. Şimdi sizlerden isteğim de şu. Arkadaki sorulara bir bakmanız, birinci ve ikinci sorulara ve üçüncü sorulara bakmanız. Bir de size göre acaba sonuç ne oldu? Polisler acaba kadını suçlu buldular mı? Veya şöyle de bir soru soralım, ikinci sorumuz olsun. Acaba Patrick'le Bayan Maloney arasında nasıl bir konuşma geçti ki doğal olarak kadıncağız öfkelendi ve eşini öldürmek zorunda kaldı? Bu sorulara bakarsanız ve diğer taraftan da bana mesajlar yoluyla bunu yollarsanız iyi olur. Gelecek olan cevaplar arasından en iyilerinden seçeceğim kişilere de kendi yazmış olduğum kısa öykü kitabını vereceğim. Sizlere iyi bir hafta sonu diliyorum. Kendinize iyi bakın. Derslerinize daima hazırlıklı olun kardeşlerim. Bir bakarsanız finaller burada yapılabilir ileriki aylar içerisinde. İyi günler diliyorum.